Hey guys, and welcome back to our Road to Glory series. Obviously this one is like, it's going to be like the future and obviously the weekend league rewards that I managed to win. Obviously if you've seen the last episode, I did say we're going to go to my main account. So here we are. This is what I played so many more games on. I just thought there's no book carrying out down because you guys are probably so much further than that anyway, and you probably want to see how I've gotten on. So yeah, we're just gonna carry on with my main account from now on because I play so many more games on it than the other one. So yeah, so we're just gonna start with the FUT weekend rewards that I've got. I'm a bit disappointed with my performance in the weekend league. I think I could have done a lot better than what I did. As you can see, I did get to gold 3. So I believe it's like 2 mega packs, some like gold pack or something. Okay, 2 mega packs, 1 rare players pack, and 30,000 coins. So that's alright. I mean, I've got to gold 2 before. I did pack Tony Cruz when I got there, but I have actually sold him now. Yeah, but 88 rate, that's my best player I've packed this year. I haven't spent any FIFA points on nothing on packs. So it is a road to glory, essentially. Just a lot further in the performance. Obviously, the weekend league is actually underway as I'm recording this because it's on a Friday. I'm a bit busy this weekend. I'm going to see what I can do and see how many matches I can play and win and see what happens. But yeah, the last performance, I got off to a good start as I normally do, and then like before you know it, I lost like 6 games in a row, which is really bad. And then I went on a winning streak. Like there was a day I played like 9 or 10 games on like the Saturday, I think it was. I won 9 out of 10 of them. Unreal. And then the next day I went and lost like 5 or 6 in a row again. So that's just how it goes with me on FIFA. I'll win loads in a row, I'll lose loads in a row. It's never like win 2, lose 1, draw 3, win 2, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, a bit unlucky. I should have got goal 2. I needed 2 wins from like 6 games, and yeah, that's when I'll end up losing 5 in a row again. So yeah, so as you can see, I've actually almost got 50,000 coins now, which is good. Not really sure what I'm saving up for. Maybe like a Modric on that, but we'll still obviously see who we get from these packs. Yeah, so goal 3 we get. Hopefully, I really want to get better than that. I really want to get better. I believe I can get to elite. Don't know if I'm good enough to get in the top 100. That's another story. But yeah, let's open the first pack. I think we're going to go with the rare players pack first. So 12 items, all players, all gold or rare, and then we'll go with the 2 mega packs, I think, as we've got 2 of them. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's go with the rare players pack first. Obviously, team of the year is out. Gold Queen defenders are out. It's nothing. It's a left back. Is that Tielemans? Tielemans? Yeah. Okay. 81 rated in the 50k pack, I believe that is. Okay, we actually didn't. I don't know if Biff Alves has he's got 5-star skills, doesn't he? Yes, he does. John Stones in there. Wellington them. Like, yeah, I mean, these aren't going to sell. I think I'm actually going to keep them. And normally I discard them, but I might keep them for squad builder challenges. I don't know if Orgy sells. Does John Stones still sell for a little bit? No, oh, okay, no, he sells absolutely nothing now. Maybe the start of FIFA, people, I think we're buying for like 10,000 coins or something. Obviously, I am on PlayStation 4, by the way, in case some of you guys don't know that, if you're new to the channel, first time watching or something like that. Fernando's not really worth it. I just, like, because of his 5-star skills, is he actually worth anything? Maybe like, okay, no, he's really not, so I'm just going to keep him. They're all going to be worth nothing. I mean, this guy's going to be worth like 1,000 coins, if that. Yeah, okay, I'm not even going to bother discarding them. I'm going to keep them all. Send all the club, keep them all. I try and keep all the players I can for the squad builder challenges. I've actually got no gold players anymore because I've been doing them. So yeah, let's get into the next mega pack. 18 rares in this. It's not a walkout. I never get any walkouts. Janfran? It is Janfran. I actually recently had him and sold him because I've changed teams, which I'm going to go through. I'm going to give a little tour of the club and show you players that I've got and things like that. Also, we've got absolutely loads of players, but they're just not worth anything. Okay, 2,000 coins for Janfran. I mean, it's not good enough. I mean, I'm pretty sure Clichy's worth something. I might actually. Okay, it's only okay. I thought it was worth more than that for some reason. I actually used to have him when I had at my first teams of the Liga. I used to have Lemos. It wasn't that great. Wasn't overly impressed with him, but yeah. And I used to have Janfran as well, who's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm literally just going to keep everything. I'm going to literally keep everything. So we've got Gladiator in there. Oh, 1,500 coins unlock. I'll take that. I will take that. That unlock's worth more than all my than pretty much my best player. So send them all to club. I always keep all kits and all club badges and things like that. Yeah, but obviously I just normally discard the players. But because the squad builder challenges, I normally keep them. I tend to keep them now. And I've decided I no longer want them. I do end up discarding them. In this pack, it's a little bit of a player. It's 84 rated. It's a Ruffier. Is that Ruffier? Yeah, 85 rated. 85 rated Ruffier. So it's the highest rated player we've got so far. I mean, I'm not overly impressed. Not overly impressed at all. We've got anyone else cheeky in there? No, we don't. Oh my god, no, we don't. Who am I kidding? Is he? I mean, does he sell? Okay. Okay, 6k. I will sell him. Oh, I might. Wait, we're going to keep him for the time being because I know there's a few squad builder challenges going around, but I might sell him. I don't know if Tim Howell sells in the MLS because he's probably got to be one of the best keepers in the MLS for surely. Okay, no, not at all. I mean, Lanzini probably sells for absolute peanuts now. Absolute peanuts. He used to be worth a few thousand. I did actually used to have him in my first Premier League team because he was cheap. I believe he was more expensive than that, but that was right at the beginning of the game. Of course. Hello, is that Bradley Wright Phillips or Sean Wright Phillips? It's Bradley Wright Phillips. No way. Sure, he still plays. I didn't even know he still played football. Red Bull in New York Red Bulls. That's it. That's the one I'm looking for. He's actually got a 4-star weak foot. Is he worth anything? Oh, he's got no pace. So. Oh my god, my heart started racing there when I saw the first one of 5k. Okay, he has actually got a bit of him there. But yeah, let's keep everyone. I mean, the good thing about getting all these packs is all the fitnesses and things like that. We got Sniper, Anchor. Okay. We got a duplicate thing. Staff member. I did actually pack a Hunter card in one of my packs, but it was an untradeable pack. Untradeable pack. I packed a Hunter card, and there was none in the market. They sell for 5,000 coins. Well, when I did it anyway, a little while ago. 240 coins to discard them. Okay, we've got 50,000 coins now from that. I mean, if I sold all the players to discard them, I mean, maybe we'd probably reach like 60. Look, I was thinking, didn't even get one of the team of the weeks, like that Higuain there. The Isco, the Ericsson, that's absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational. That didn't get a team of the year, didn't even get a walkout, I think. So, yeah, but I mean, my pack on FIFA really isn't that great. It's pretty terrible. So yeah, let's get going then. I will show you my my squad. Yeah, as you can see there, I'm actually in Division 3. I used to be in Division 1. And then EA, I mean, the latest update or patch, whatever they did, it screwed me over. Like, I don't know what happened to me. My gameplay just went, and I went down to Division 4, and I've just started picking it back up again. Like, I recently just won Division 4 title, and now, I've won 2 games in Division 3 so far. Which, you'll see in the next episode, me continuing on in Division 3. So yeah, I'm not going to look at any squad builder challenges today or anything like that. Let's just go straight to the squads, and it didn't even load on the screen, so you can't even see who I've got. So there is one of my teams, guys. One of my teams. Obviously, you can see a little bit of the other team on the bench down there, but let's not look too much at that. Let's look at this team. I've actually recently changed teams last week to 2 hybrid teams. I used to have a Premier League team and a La Liga team, but I had them for so long. I was just getting bored of them. I was getting bored playing with them, so I wanted to try and create be inventive, creative teams. And I think that's what I've done. Especially with this team. So obviously you would have seen the team by now. But I've been talking on. We've got Mandanda in goal. Picked him up for 13,000 coins. He probably goes. All these players probably go for less than what I got them for now. Because I mean, I bought them like the other week, and because team of the year and stuff, they would have probably gone down pretty huge. In my Premier League team, I actually did used to have Alexis Sanchez. Bought it for 110,000 coins ish or something. I did manage to sell him for about the same as well. So didn't lose too much on him. So as we go to the defence, we've got Felipe Luis at left back, 13,500 coins he cost me. We got the sweaty David Luiz, 31,000 coins this guy is. I can't believe he is so much. Because I believe he's lost a little bit of pace of what we had in the last FIFA. Yeah, but still sweaty. Just his work rate, he's got high attacking, but I haven't seen too much problem with that. So yeah, he's alright. And we've also got Eric Bailey next to him, also with high attacking work rates, but I don't see a problem with that. Like, they don't seem to be out of position, too high up the pitch or anything like that. So it seems to be working okay. Obviously with the sweet 81 pace, and I've accidentally just gone to Oria. Bargain, 3,000 coins for this guy, and he is an absolute tank. Like, I promise you guys, he is a tank. 85 pace, 85 physical. No one gets around him. No one gets around him. He is brilliant. So that's the defence. Very, very good. I love it. Because I just think the fullbacks in the Premier League are a bit weak. I know you get like Kyle Walker with pace and things like that, but I wanted solid, pacey fullbacks. You know, so Aurier's got the pace and he's got the the attributes to tackle and things like that. Likewise with Philip Luis, although a little bit weaker on the tackling side and physical. So yeah, in CDM we have got Kante. Now I've had this guy for ages. As you can see, 168 games I've played with him. It's had 15 yellow cards and 1 red card. I am one to get a few yellows and reds, as you might have seen from previous videos. So I'm trying to cut that out of my game, but sometimes this game just frustrates me too much. I just decide to basically take out the opposition pretty much. So yeah, 80 pace, 80 defending, 83 physical. I got him for 42,000. I believe he might be down to about 30k now. I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on any of these prices, by the way. I haven't looked at any for these players anyway for a while. But he is everywhere. He always seems to be everywhere. If you need a player to track back with to tackle, get Kante and just use him. He's got the pace and he's got the tackling skills to do that. So yeah, he is a must buy. That's why I've kept him for my Premier League team, as you can see. Had him for so long. And then we move to the front 5, if you like. And you may be looking at one in particular and thinking, Dan, what are you doing? And that's right, it's Benzema in centre midfield. But I played 7 games with him. I have scored 1 goal, which was on his debut. 2 assists as well. Bear in mind, these stats are actually the last games I played in Foot Champions. When I started doing rubbish and basically losing all game and pretty much giving up. So, you know, I don't want to read too much into this, but he is a midfielder, so I don't expect him to have striker goal scoring rates. But I know he's got medium-low work rates, but he just seems to be in the right positions in midfield all the time. And he's good for getting forward. He's good for that attacking midfielder. Like attacking centre midfielder, if you know what I mean, for it. 6'2" as well, so he's got the physicality to be in midfield. I know his tackling is not great, which I found out by giving away a penalty, trying to track back and tackle with him, which was a mistake. But 81 pace, 77 passing, which I think is pretty decent. I mean, it's better than most centre midfielders, if I'm being honest. 82 defending. Dan, clean your eyes out. 82 dribbling. Yeah, and also I've got the Hulk card on him. I just bought it with that on, so yeah. I may change that to maybe a passing one or something later down the line. But we'll have to see how it goes. So yeah, Benzema very good for midfield though. And obviously it cost me 57,500 coins. That was at a cam because it was like 3k cheaper as a cam. And the cam to centre mid cards only cost like 1,500 or something. So yeah, that's why I got him for that. So I did say like 1,000 coins-ish. And that, because I believe he's actually got, he's got 3 better passing attributes than Kante. So and Kante's a midfielder. So yeah. I mean, I like to look at players where I think they might fit in midfield to fit them in my team and around them, because I was looking for a left back, you know, not from the Premier League, and I thought Brazilian that they linked, and I was like, who links with Felipe Luis in that? So, and French of course, and I was like, Benzema, perfect. I was gonna get Marcelo there, but it's like twice the price of Felipe Luis. I didn't seem worth it. So yeah, we're gonna scroll through these now because I've been blabbing on a bit too much. Didn't want this to be too long. It's already nearly 15 minutes, so we've got Pastore in here. He was 9,400 coins. It's actually a little bit more expensive than I thought he'd probably be. But yeah, I actually quite like him. I didn't really like him that much in the last FIFA, but I actually really like him in this one. I think he's better. He's got a rating higher, I believe. 4-star, very nice indeed. 6'2", and yeah, I'm very, very happy with him. Ben Arthur in cam. The 5-star skills, the 4-star weak foot, the high-low attack and right rates with the cam. Haven't scored or got an assist with him yet. But I did actually have him on loan, so I used his loan card first and then bought this. 26,000 coins. I mean, his stats are really, really nice. Like 88 dribbling is incredible. 82 pace and 82 shooting and 79 passing for that cam. Which, you know, those stats are for cam. You know, I mean, I guess they have. It depends on what formation. If you have a cam with one up front, I guess your cam needs a little bit more pace. But because I've got 2 up front, I'm not too bothered about pace. But obviously Ben Arthur's got that. And then we've got the shooting aspect, which you need for a cam, I guess, and the dribbling and the passing, and he's got all of it. I mean, I actually quite like him. 84 rated. Yeah, I think he's got a really nice card. 26k though, I thought was a little bit expensive for him, but nevertheless. And then we've got the sweaty lacquer sweat, as I like to call him. 58,000 coins. I actually didn't realise he was that much when I was looking it up. Obviously, I managed to afford this team, but yeah, it's only got 1 goal in 6 games. I mean, most of these stats are me doing rubbish on Foot Champs, so yeah, hopefully the stats will improve when I go back to divisions and things like that and play more games. 80, obviously, everyone knows what Lacazette Sweat's about. He's got the pace, he's got the shooting, he's quite physical in his own way, nice dribbling. Yeah, he's just a great player. It's just a great card, very nice striker. And up front department at the moment, I have got Cavani. 9,900 coins. Lots of people, I couldn't afford what I wanted. Like, I might try and get that in from Lamar as right forward, but put him as striker. Because he has got an exceptional card. It's like 84 rated. It's only about 45, 50k, something like that. And it's incredible. I mean, it's better than Cavani's card. It doesn't have loads of pace. It's got like 82 pace or something. But like the stats for dribbling, for physical, for shooting on the card of Lamar, brilliant. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I was looking up at going for him. I mean, there's no one else I can really get, and apart from Griezmann, I guess, for this team. So yeah, and he's like 200k, and it's not happening pretty much. It could even be more than that, but I'm pretty sure it's like high 200s. But Cavani's got 2 goals and 5. He's actually got a really, really good shot on him. 83 shooting. I think that's an understatement. I think his shooting's better than that. It's really, really nice. 6 foot. It's got good physical as well. The pace doesn't really matter too much. Get it to him in the right position. He's going to bang it in. As he's banged 2 goals in for me as well. So that's my first team. 84 rated. I really, really like it. But let's go to my second team. Actually, if we go back to here, there's actually a couple of things that I, might like save up for and change in the future, and that's obviously like change Cavani for that inform Lamar, or I was looking at inform Balotelli because it's second inform because it looks absolutely sensational. Like 80 pace, 88 shooting though. That's absolutely incredible card. So I might save up for him. It's a little bit more expensive though, like 70, 80k. Also, I might eventually get Marcelo there. I don't know. Goalkeeper, I'm not really too bothered about. And it was just here, instead of Eric Barley, because Sergio Aurier already gets the full chemistry by getting a strong into Pastore, I might eventually save and get Inform Aspilicueta, but it's about 100k, so that'd be a little while going on. So yeah, let's quickly go to my second team. It has only got 99 chemistry at the moment, but that will improve as we go on. This is an even more random team. In goal, we've got Perrin. Cheap as chips, 1,200 coins, nothing to it really, just a cheap Sevilla goalkeeper with pretty nice stats, nice reflexes, yeah. I mean, he's not great, but he does the job. I do eventually want Buffon there. That's who I want there in my dream team, if you like, that I think I'm going to realistically be able to afford in the future, is Buffon. Left back, we've got Jose Gaya, 1,100 coins. I played 172 games with him. That's because he was before in my La Liga team, which is why I played so many games with him. Yeah, cheap, sweaty left back, just how you like him. I eventually want Jordi Alba there, just for reference. Here I have Rafael Varane, 5,600 coins. I've got him for 77 pace, so sweaty for a centre back. I mean, he's actually really, really good for the price he is, and 6'3", brilliant, just brilliant basically. I'm just gonna go through these players a bit quick. In place of Varane, I eventually want to get Sergio Ramos, but he's like what, 100k or something like that. So yeah, before this team's fully done, it's going to be a little while. And this is my weakest link, I think. Rugani is definitely my weakest link. 63 pace, he's only got 72 physical, and you really do notice that when playing, because he's so slow. His acceleration must be so poor because he's so slow to turn and react and actually start sort of sprinting. Like the opposition is just away. Like if I'm caught up too far up the pitch, they're away all the time. And because of his sort of lack of physicality, even though he's 6'3", for that 72 physical stat, he just seems to be too weak. He just gets knocked off too easily, and yeah, it's just not that great. I wouldn't really recommend him unless you really are starting new. And then right back we've got instead of him, by the way, I do want Chiellini eventually there. But right back we've got Florenzi, 85 pace, very, very nice. It's depending on physical, a little bit low, but I have got a Sentinel card on him to try and boost those stats for him. As far as a cheap right back goes, Florenzi, you can't go wrong. I do like him. It's got nice pace. Eventually there I do want Dani Alves though, who obviously is sensational. His stats are unreal. I didn't realise as well, inadvertently, I've actually kind of, the scores I've made have kind of mean I am able to, maybe if somehow I end up getting Team of the Year players, which are unlikely, they would actually fit in. Like, I believe Dani Alves has got Team of the Year. Sergio Ramos has, which I can fit in there. I'm pretty sure Jordi Alba didn't get one. Anyone from... No one from this team got one. But yeah, I've just somehow managed to fit a couple of them in. but I'm never going to be able to save out for them. So, you know. But here we've got Casemiro. He's another one of my weak players. He's actually recently got an inform, which actually looks very nice. I mean, maybe I might try and save up for that. But ideally here, I mean, now ideally I actually want Team of the Year Cruz, but we know that's never going to happen. He is ridiculously amount, and his card is incredible. Like, when I cruised before, I really didn't mind the pace. I wasn't too fussed about it because his other stats were so good. But because Cruz fits, like, he gets a link to Müller, gets us up to the 100 chem as well with that link, extra link. But if not here, I do want Modric because he's Real Madrid and he'll get with them strong nicks as well. I want Modric as CDM. You might think Modric CDM, but his card is so good that, you know, I honestly would just stick him at CDM. I think I'd do a good job there. And I'm not afraid to do it, as you can see by where I've placed other players. And as you can see here, I have got the Squad Builder Challenge card, Isco. Now, this cost me about 60,000-70,000 coins to do. I did look up, and its inform card, which just pretty much replicates, was worth about 85,000 coins at the time of it. So I did save myself 15,000 coins at the time. Whether his price has gone down or not, I don't know, because that's recently got another inform, but there's right wing. So yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, it's brilliant. 88 dribbling, 87 passing, 78 shooting, and 74 pace. Really, really nice card. I haven't got 13 goals and 16 assists in 66 games, but I have moved him back to centre midfield now, so he's not quite as involved as he was at Cam. But yeah, it's just a really nice card, and I've also put a Hunter card on him as well, just to boost that pace and shooting up just a little bit. So that's very nice. I do really like him. Renato Sanchez. I don't want to change Isco, by the way. I want to actually keep him for quite a bit longer. And then because I spent so much getting that Squad Builder card. But here we've got Renato Sanchez, who I do eventually want to change into Vidal. But my mind was blown when I saw how much Vidal was. It was absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't believe how much he was. Really couldn't. But I've got Renato Sanchez, who's just sweaty as anything. 82 pace, 84 physical. He's basically my Kante of this team. If I need a player to track back and run back to try and tackle, I use Sanchez, and he gets there all the time. And he always seems to be in the right places, like he always seems to be for my opposition. Brilliant. I mean, at the start of FIFA, I did actually have him. I bought him for 30,000 coins. 30,000 coins I bought him for at the start of FIFA. Sold him, obviously, got him back. I only spent 5,000 coins in the second time. Incredible how much he's gone down. But yeah, if you want a sweaty Bundesliga midfielder, Renato Sanchez is definitely your man. And for 5k, you can't go wrong. You really can't. Then we get to the front three, which I really, really like. They're so, so good. Like, honestly, so, so good. Thomas Müller, shooting, amazing. He's kind of like the Cavani, but just a little bit better. I mean, he's got a little bit more pace. He's got nice physical, decent dribbling and passing stats. I mean, he's got high. I've got 9 goals in 29 appearances. 4 assists. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say about this guy. It's just Thomas Müller. He just is really, really good. And I love him at Cam. He's so good. So just pretty much going to move on from him. How much did I get him for? I got for 32,500 coins. Used to be about 60, 70, 80k, I believe, at the start of FIFA. So yeah, I'd definitely pick him up if you're looking for a Cam from the Bundesliga and you've got that many coins, for sure. Now we've got Douglas Costa, left forward. Obviously got him up front. The only problem is with my 2 strikers, their shooting stats. I mean, Costa's got 78, but it just seems so poor. I missed so many easy chances with my front 2. It's unreal. But he's managed to get 9 goals and 8 assists. I mean, his sprinting ability is incredible because he's got the trait Speed Star. It's just incredible. He's so good on the ball. So good on the ball with dribbling. Just sometimes shooting lets him down a little bit. But for 20k, you know, I think he's alright. And yeah, only a 3-star weak foot as well. And finally, last but not least, we have Kingsley Coman, the sweaty mother trucker. The French Bayern Munich striker. This is who I almost got for my other team as well. But obviously I already had him here, and I didn't know who to change him over for, so yeah. That's why he's in this team. Both our strikers actually interesting enough have medium-low work rates, but that doesn't seem to affect me at all, because I have get it behind set on both of them, so they always seem to be making runs behind and forward, so it's fine. He has actually got 14 goals in 27 games, 76 shooting is a little bit less. Like, these 2 strikers either like miss easy chances or score bangers. I mean, or they just rifle straight in. It's one or the other. It never seems to be in between with these guys. Which is a bit weird, but he's got sweaty 93 pace as well and 84 dribbling. My front 2, so sweaty, and I love it. Because that's just how you play FIFA nowadays. So yeah, I don't really, actually, and as you can see, I do have a manager of this formation to get the chemistry better for Costa and Coman up front. So yeah, so as far as the front two go, the changes I kind of want is I actually want to put Robin up front instead of like Coman, and maybe eventually I also want Lewandowski up front, of course, instead of. So Lewandowski and Robin are the two I eventually want up front instead of Costa and Coman. Sorry about the interruption there, guys, but yeah, so basically I want Robin or Lewandowski up front instead of Coman and Costa, and I just don't know, haven't decided who I want to get next. So maybe leave a comment on this video. Leave a comment on this video and tell me who you think I should buy next. So I'm thinking basically Chiellini to replace Rugani, Modric to replace Casemiro, maybe the informed Casemiro if I can afford him. If you think I should just go for Toni Kroos for the link, then let me know about him. I can't afford Robin or Lewandowski at the moment. They're sort of the ones where I think I can afford. I mean, Jordi Alba, I can afford him, so maybe you want me to get him next. And then if we just look at our other team, just very, very quickly, just so I can remember who I can afford for teams. Oh yeah, we've got the informed Lamar. We'll be able to afford him, and I believe we can afford Marcelo, but he's well down the list about that I want him next because Filipe Ruiz is doing a good job. So yeah, so it's between Lamar, the informed Lamar, maybe the informed Balotelli because we're not far off being able to afford him. These two are to replace Cavani, and then we've got Jordi Alba to replace Gaia, Chiellini to replace Rugani, informed Casemiro to replace Casemiro, Toni Kroos to replace Casemiro because maybe you want to think the extra link would be better, or Modric to replace Casemiro, but I actually can't quite afford him yet, so maybe you want to save up for him first. Or Buffon, but I'm really not really too fussed about keepers because I think all keepers make mistakes, so yeah, they're pretty pointless to spend loads on. So yeah, so leave me a comment below about which player you think I should save up for or get next. And that's it, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying everything. If you are, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.